Hey guys, Alvaro Cortez Jr., aka Lance Danger, here for another day of VEDA 2024 Volume 1. I believe this is day number 20. It gets a little bit fuzzy since I've been kind of mixing in live streams for some of the VEDAs as well, so I kind of lose track a little bit. But I do believe it's number 20, and I just wanted to talk really briefly about challenges, like challenging yourself and whatnot, because I've been thinking about that a lot lately, especially after I saw some videos from PewDiePie. Yes, I've been following PewDiePie for quite a few years. I actually started following him in the later years, like post gaming PewDiePie, which is what made his channel famous. I got in more like when I started to do meme review and stuff like that, because I couldn't honestly, I respected that he built the audience that he did with the gameplay and whatnot, but I wasn't like a huge fan of it, at least not his particular style back then. But I grew to appreciate his content creation and eventually became a fan of his channel and his work and whatnot. And he did a couple of videos where he was challenging himself to learn something new in a set number of days, because he wanted to impress his son. Recently, he became a father for the first time, which blows my mind because it was like, wow, he started so long ago, and now he's like married and with a kid, and it's like how time flies, man. Yesterday he was screaming into a microphone because he got scared by a video game and or angry, and now he's raising a child of his own in Japan. Which is even more mind blowing because he's living in Japan now with his wife and kid. All the power to him, man. That's real hustle right there. Like you may not think of it that way, but that takes a lot of dedication and hard work to get to where he is right now. But anyway, I digress. He did a couple of videos of himself challenging himself. At first he was like doing the videos and like learning something new every day to impress his kid when he grows up. And he challenged himself to become a better artist as well. And he took it even further, drawing for 100 days. And he is actually so talented as an artist as well. It's almost enviable that he has so many natural talents in a sense. And it kind of made me reflect upon my own personal journey, personal and creatively as well. And I started doing the challenge myself of doing 100 illustrations as well. I haven't shown it much because ever since blocking the camera, ever since the earthquake from a couple of weeks back, things kind of like knocked me out for a loop. It set me back on a few things schedule wise, and now I'm doing other stuff that's more related to my health as well. That's starting to consume even more time as well. So yeah, it's been kind of up and down in that sense. And actually, while I was watching the baseball game the other day when I was live streaming, I bought a very cool pin. Actually, for those who don't know, I like to collect pins now and again. I actually got a Dwight Gooden pin. His number was retired about a week ago, and they're still like selling memorabilia of the events. I got a collector's cup of Dwight Gooden and this cool pin with his jersey number. I'll show it eventually when I show like an update on my pin collection or whatever at some point. And I actually got this baseball. Rawlings, of course. And when I held this, when I took it out of the packaging today, actually, it was kind of emotional in a sense because I have not held an actual baseball since I was a kid when I used to play all the time. And like I mentioned in another video, like the sporty video or whatever, I grew up kind of, I was like a weird mix of being a jock, a nerd, and a geek, and a loner, and introverted, and somehow I never got bullied as much as I probably could have been. Although I did get bullied quite good a few times, and then again, like I would always stand up to my bullies, like um, especially since I was uh, raised to be so competitive. If a bully came to taunt me and hit me or whatever, I tried to hit him back twice before he could land another hit on me or whatever, you know. Like, you got into a fight with me, like, you had to be sure you wanted to get into a fight with me, because I will try to beat you down, physically or verbally or whatever. The good old days of youth. But anyway, I was just like thinking about challenges, and how personal challenges get in the way as well. How it's been kind of difficult the last couple of years, especially health wise, since I got my first fight with COVID back in 2021. I haven't really been the same physically, but and this latest round of like doctor's visits and such, I actually have been getting a lot better in many ways. So I was just thinking about, you know, sports and challenges, and I was just wondering if I could like challenge myself also to like in 1 year like play like softball or basketball again or something like that, you know. It doesn't have to be like a super high contact, super high competitive thing, but again, it's just the frustrated athlete in me. I'm just not satisfied with video games anymore, you know, playing like MLB The Show and NBA 2K. You know, like sometimes you just kind of miss the real thing, and like holding this baseball, it, it really made me realize how much I actually miss playing. Not just baseball, but just like sports in general, and being more active, and not being as active as I used to be since I got COVID that first time, and even less when I got my second round of COVID as well. Um, but yeah, like I think I'm going to do that. Like I'll probably chronicle that as well. Maybe like a voyage into um physical healing or whatever. You know, like chronicle like come back into sports or whatever. You know, alongside with the creative stuff as well, you know, and since I was raised that way, I guess like competitive, athletic kind of mindset. Like I always thought that the body is kind of like a temple. If you don't take care of your body, um, everything else will falter. You know, and that includes the mind as well. You have to take care of your mind and body, and that's something I really haven't been doing much of the last couple of years. It's like part of me, unwillingly or unbeknownst to like myself in general, kind of like just quit or gave up, or just said like, well, I'm not gonna be able to do this or that anymore. You know, and again, something as simple as holding a baseball, like I haven't had like since I was a child, kind of like brought back this flood of memories, and like this whole like thought of like the fuck would 10-year-old me be thinking about me if he saw himself how I am right now, you know? So yeah, like I think I'm going to like take that challenge and like put it up a notch, because again, like when you're an artist, a creator, whatnot, your body is your main tool as well. So the healthier my body is, the better the tool is going to be to actually create as well. So again, it's something that just keeps benefiting me all around. So why not just do it, you know? Challenge myself physically as well as mentally as well, to like, you know, set some things straight again, you know, and not to like be like, oh well, I'm in tip top shape again. Like I've never been like that kind of person. Like when I used to go to the gym every day and I used to do sports every day, nobody would have known, you know, like the very few times that I would have to like take my shirt off for one reason or whatever. That's when people would be like, oh damn, you're actually pretty fit. You know, and it's never been about showing off or whatever. It's always been about making myself feel better about myself. And if I can help somebody else, of course, you know, help as well. Anyway, this video has gone on a little long, so I'll just leave you with this thought of I hope you all are able to challenge yourselves as well to do something to grow, whether it be creatively, physically, emotionally, mentally, whether that be like doing like one extra push-up or 5 extra minutes of meditation, 2 more drawings just to like squeeze in there, you know, or just consider healing if you need to heal your mind or your body as well. Anyway, thank you all for listening to this rather erratic rambling of mine today, and I will catch you all later.